the studio. As always, we promise to bring you excitement. Well, I can assure you that the next 20 to 25 minutes will definitely be one that is exciting. Sage Babalola is my name. Let's get rid of the anticipation, and I can, of course, introduce who we have with us here in the studio. Well, one for empowerment. We're all for strength. We're all for giving women, a ground for them to really show who they are, harness their potentials. And I think that the best way to really do that is to show women who have been able to, achieve great things in their time, around the world. Talk to us about how far they've gone with their exploits so that you see that these things are possible. It's not just talking about it. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our guest for this morning in the studio, Mrs. Belle Jones. Miss Belle Jones, such a pleasure to have you in the studio. How are you today?
I am well, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
It's such a pleasure to have you. I should say she is delectable.
Is
don't take my word for it. We are streaming live on YouTube, on Facebook, so don't take my word for it. She's beautiful, and you can definitely see if you're watching. Just go to Mainland 98.3 on YouTube and Facebook, and then you can see the face of the gorgeous person I have the privilege of speaking to today in the studio. So, Mrs. Belle Jones, a pleasure to definitely have you here. You're a CEO, you're an investor, you're a mentor.
Yes.
It's really difficult to juggle multiple things at the same time whilst being a woman. Doing all these things, wearing 6-inch heels and looking beautiful is not easy. It's really, it's a lot of work, and I should applaud how well you've done for yourself. So let's know who you are as a person. I know that obviously there's Mrs. Belle Jones, and then there's Mrs. Belle Jones, the CEO, Mrs. Belle Jones, the investor, and I'm Mrs. Belle Jones, the empowerer, if I can call you that.
Yes.
So let's know who you are as a person before we start to talk about all the many things that you've been able to achieve as an individual.
Well, first of all, let me say thank you so much, Sage. I'm so happy to be here, and you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
You look beautiful, and I love your voice, by the way.
Thank you.
So soothing. So soothing. My name is Belle Jones, like you said, and I am an investor. I am a businesswoman, entrepreneur, a mother, and a wife at the same time. So yes, I do wear all the hats with heels, and I'm doing it. So
it's so wonderful.
Thank you.
Well done, Miss Belle Jones. So let's talk about who you are as a business person, because we have to separate the business from who you are as an individual. So let's talk about the kind of things that you've decided to involve yourself in. I know that you're one for empowerment. I know that you like to focus on women, though you're very inclusive from what I've seen about your brand. You care about everybody, but you're very big on giving women an avenue to really grow and expand themselves. So what kind of empowerment scheme are you really into? When you talk about empowering people, what aspects of empowerment is your forte?
When it comes to feminine health, and when it comes to knowing how to make money,
of course,
that's I'm your girl. So yes, as a person who started her business in 2018, but I can say 2014 actually, because that's where everything started. When I started my first YouTube channel, and in 2018 I launched my first company. Everything started from there, and today, being able to help other people start their own business and thrive in whatever they want to do is a real pleasure. So that's my goal, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here in Nigeria, not only to speak about business but also to educate, because we have a lack of communication when it comes to feminine hygiene. We definitely do have a lack of communication. The feminine hygiene or the women's hygiene is not only about women alone. Like I said earlier, it's also about men and relationship, marriage. A lot of people suffer in silence, and they're not talking about what's going on. I do receive thousands of messages every day of women telling me, Belle, I'm suffering, I'm having a problem, my boyfriend says this, my man says this, and I don't know what to do. So that's the reason why I'm here, to give them the secret and the answers, to be able to help them.
Okay. Speaking of secrets, I'm glad that you brought that up. I believe that you have a brand, or your brand is mostly, around Belle's Secret. So there's something that really makes you unique. I mean, I'm not asking you to give us your trade secrets.
No.
But I do think there's something that definitely makes you stand out. If you can give us an insight, at least for the fact that let me use my pretty girl privilege and ask you. So at least give us an insight into, what makes Belle unique. Because there are a lot of brands who are into women empowerment, feminine hygiene, helping women be better. But what exactly is it about Belle that makes you stand out? Why people should really align themselves with the ideologies that you're preaching?
The audacity to speak freely. That's what sets me apart. I'm not afraid to speak about feminine hygiene, to tell a woman, hey, there's something going on, this is what you need to do. And I am not afraid to take advices from somebody else, because I'm not perfect. Sometimes I may do the wrong thing, and someone has to tell me, hey, this is wrong, or you have this going on. So I think that's what sets me apart. But other than that, if I can just run with a little bit of a story how Belle Secret started.
Yes, please.
Yes, in 2013, I went to Cameroon. I'm originally from Cameroon, but don't give me wrong, Nigeria is like home to my heart.
Of course, you're here, so
exactly. So I went to Cameroon to visit my family, and I noticed that some of my friends and aunts, they had some body odors. And coming from the US, it's not easy for me to just say, Auntie, you have some body odors.
Of course.
She doesn't care where you come from. She's going to cuss you out. So when I came back to the US, I was like, what can I do to change this problem? And when I was in school, not one time do I remember my professor talking about feminine hygiene, how to take care of yourself, how to wash yourself. Because at home, my mom didn't talk about it. Most of our parents don't talk about sex. They don't talk about feminine hygiene. They don't talk about your body. They don't talk about that. You have to grow and you have to learn all by yourself, just like I did. And sometimes you can see a woman has discharge and she doesn't even know what it is, and she thinks she's dirty, and she doesn't know, no, you're not dirty. That's just a way for your lady part cleaning itself. So when I got back to the US, I created my YouTube channel, and I decided that I was going to share everything that I knew about hygiene. And from 2014 to 2018, when I decided to launch Belle Secret, everything changed. I launched Belle Secrets, and today I can say Belle Secrets in the French part of the country is in every woman's house. And that's one of the messages that I wanted to bring to Nigeria today. Like, hey, listen, I am your sister. You are my sister. We can talk about this openly. We don't have to be ashamed. We don't have to be afraid. I'm here to listen. You're here to listen. Let's share some secrets together and, make our marriages work, drive our men crazy, and, get this business rolling.
Don't give people any ideas. All right, so it's a different thing wanting to solve a problem. I mean, that's like the fulcrum of entrepreneurship. You find a problem and then you come up with creative ways to solve this problem. Exactly. But then I see that you're also big on teaching people. Yes. A lot of people, in a bit to stay relevant, will not exactly teach people. Yeah. They want to be the primary problem solver because it gives them relevance. So what made you think, I know this thing, I have this knowledge, aside from helping people, I would teach them how to help themselves? How did you get to that point?
It took me a lot of soul searching, and it took me a lot of time to understand that there is no competition out there. I am my only competition. No one can be Belle, and Belle cannot be anyone else. And starting my business in 2018, it was very hard for me. I had a lot of backstabbing. I had a lot of people lie to me. People take advantage of me, and I was very disappointed by people that I thought loved me and wanted to see me grow. So because I made a promise to God when I was going through my hardships, trying to build my business, I would pray every night, and I would be like, God, if you allow me to succeed, I promise I'm going to help other people, because I know I'm not the only one going through this. Usually when we go through hard times, we think we are the only one traveling through the entire thing, but you're not. So deciding to help other people was a choice that I made, because I know how hard information is. Information is what a lot of people are lacking. People have ideas. People have visions, but they don't have the information on how to start, what to do, where to go, who to call, what do I need to know. They don't have that, but they have ideas, they have visions. And because I know that, I was one of those people, I decided to help as many as I can to make their lives a little bit easier. I'm not going to give you everything 100%.
Definitely.
I can give you fish.
The blueprint.
But you, exactly.
And, build on that.
Exactly.
All right. Let's let people know that they could actually call in and interact with you.
Yes.
So if you're a woman, like Belle said, you don't know what to do to make your family better. Let's use nice words, because, let's use daytime words. But, you have questions about feminine hygiene. You want to start your business. You have the idea, but you don't know how to, build it up. And then you're having a difficult time. Well, there's somebody here who's willing to tutor you, hold your hands through the process. So you could definitely call 0913 410. 0913 410. Here with us is Mrs. Belle Jones, CEO, investor, mentor, and of course the brain behind Belle's Secret. She has told you how the business started. She has told you why she has a desire to empower other people, empower women, empower men, and of course teach you how to stay clean, how to keep your home, how to be happy as a woman. So from everything you said, you're well traveled, you've interacted with women from I think all around the world. So what made you decide that it's time for me to explore Nigeria, it's time for me to bring my Nigerian sisters into the mix? How did you get to that point, and how well are you doing with that vision at this very moment?
Well, before I traveled to the US in 2008, I visited Nigeria and I fell in love with the country. And when I left, Nigeria was always in my heart. And for some reason, I kept meeting Nigerians all over the place, wherever I went. And every time I came to Africa, I'm not going to say every single time, but I can say the last 5 or 6 times I came to visit. For some reason, Nigeria was calling my name. Like, Belle, you have to come here. We need you here. You have to be here. And when I was done with touring the other side of the French-speaking countries, I told my manager who's next to me, I was like, it's time for me to go to Nigeria. And she said, are you sure? I said, I am certain. It's time for me to go to Nigeria. That's why I'm here. I just want to help, I know a lot of women are like me. A lot of them are business women, and a lot of them are married as well. And they are having a hard time trying to mingle both of those hats. How to be a businesswoman and a mother and a wife at the same time. This is like a secret I was able to discover, and I am willing to share. Do you want me to share it?
Yeah, please. Oh, if you will.
Of course, absolutely.
But definitely, you would have the opportunity to listen to Belle speak, which takes us to the next conversation we would like to have with you. You're here in Nigeria. I don't know if this is specifically for Lagos, or you intend to, spread your wings across other parts of the country. I don't know if this is just Lagos for now. Is it just Lagos?
Just Lagos for now.
For now, just Lagos for now.
Yes, but trust me, I'm going.
So what are you going to be doing in Lagos? Would you be organizing seminars? Are there going to be workshops, or how exactly do you intend to interact with people in Lagos?
Yes, I am organizing a conference in June here in Lagos, and I'm inviting everyone who is listening to me. Trust and believe, you are going to leave my conference with something in your mind. So June 2023 is the month everyone needs to be there. A huge conference where we're going to talk freely, and I'm inviting men and women, not only women, I mean men and women.
Is there a date yet so people know what day precisely?
The second Saturday, I think that's the 15th, I believe. I'm not sure, but the second Saturday of June.
All right. In June, second Saturday in June 2023, you would have your conference where you would be, familiarizing people with what Belle's Secret is all about. So I want to know how long this is going to be for. Is this a one-time thing? Is this, or will your plans afterwards be contingent on what the reception in Lagos is like? Are you just going to do this one time, or you're going to set up shop here, have, should I say, daily interaction?
Yes.
Are we going to see a physical office here in Lagos?
Yes, those are my plans. In May, I'm coming back here in Lagos in May. I'm actually opening a store here in Lagos where my queens can come to the store, talk to me, get to know the products, use the products, familiarize themselves with the products, and just, get the secret.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that I said you're a serial entrepreneur, so let people know what you do, because people will just say entrepreneur, and there's really nothing that they do, to be honest. Some people are traders and they call themselves entrepreneurs. No shade to anybody. But then, what businesses do you currently have? What are the name of the businesses? What products are you really into? Is it beauty? Is it fashion? What exactly is it? So we can put a name to what you actually do.
Absolutely. Belle Secrets covers everything: feminine washes, body care, facial care, hair care, you name it. We have all of it. And then beside Belle Secrets, I also have Queen's Academy, which is an academy that I created for women to learn how to not only become entrepreneur, what they need, the information, but also learn how to manage both business and marriages. I also created Ecom to Million, which is another academy where I help other people. I also have Belle's Universe. Oh my goodness.
Are you trying to take a lot of money?
No.
Take a lot of money.
And more than 10 stores around the world. And I'm I'm still creating some more stores. I have one coming here in Nigeria, and I'm thinking about one in Ghana, one in South Africa. So by God's grace, I will be able to do all of them. So yes, I do. Belle Secrets covers everything from your hair care to your body care, facial care, feminine hygiene care,
and also the business side to all of that.
And the business side to all of that.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit of motivation. Now, I'm not saying that be Martin Luther King or nothing like that. I know, but regardless, there are a lot of people who are scared. They have the ideas, but they feel like because they don't have the financial resources to actualize these ideas, they let it die, they let it perish. And I don't want to assume, but I don't think that at the beginning you had all of the money that you needed to establish this. So what would you say to somebody who has amazing ideas, maybe not a lot of support, maybe not a lot of money? What first steps do you think that they actually need to take? What's the first thing they should do? How do they draft these ideas? Who are the kind of people they should approach? What kind of target audience should they be looking at, especially for people who want to be in your line of business?
The first thing you need to do is the first thing you need to have within yourself is discipline. If you have discipline, you will be able to reach mountains. It doesn't matter which one, you will. So the second thing is basically believing in yourself, taking a leap of faith, jumping, because you don't know if you're going to fly or if you're going to fall. And a lot of people usually sit and wait for when I'm going to have the money. You're never going to have the money if you keep waiting for the money. Whatever you have, use it to start now. Just start little by little. Someone might be doing what you want to do, but that person isn't you. That's what I hear a lot in the market.
Yeah, it's saturated.
Yes,
too many people.
Exactly. The market is saturated. Too many people. I want to sell shoes, but everybody is selling shoes. But listen, everybody is not you. You are special. Bring that thing that you have within yourself that will set you apart from everyone else, so that you can sell whatever it is you want to sell. And that's what a lot of women don't understand. I know a lot of them have ideas out there, but they just need to believe in themselves and jump for it. And go for it.
All right. So Belle says to be courageous and go for what you want. I'll definitely listen to anything she says. She's really beautiful. So anything she says, I'll do. All right. So how can people get in touch with you because obviously you can't tell everything with the limited time that we have. So how can people reach you? Maybe social media. Is there a number people can call, for example, if they want more information about the conference that is coming up in June?
Absolutely.
How can people make inquiries?
Well, my social media is Belle Jones Official. Everything, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Belle Jones Official. You will find me on social media, and they can call a number. We can start registering people now.
Okay.
And when I'm back here for the conference in June, we can just give them a call. Hey, Belle is here. You are the first one to save your spot. We're gonna, you are the first one to be called because you actually did give your number. So the number is 081-590-25469.
You might want to say that again, Belle.
Yes, absolutely. 081-590-25469.
All right. So you heard the handles already at Belle Official. At Belle Official is the handle across all social media platforms. You can call the number if you want more inquiries about the conference coming up the second week of June 2023. The number is 0815 902 5469. 0815 902 5469. So you've heard from Belle, Mrs. Belle Jones, the beautiful, delectable Mrs. Belle Jones. She's a CEO, she's an investor, she's a mentor. She's spoken to us about how she combined motherhood, marriage, business, and so on and so forth, and how you can still do all of this looking beautiful. You don't have to be a wreck for you to actualize whatever your plans are. Go on ahead, jump at it, start whatever business you would like to start. The market is saturated, but the market doesn't have you. I think that's one thing we've gotten from Mrs. Belle Jones.
Yes.
From beauty to hair care products, skin care products, to how you can actually make money off of your ideas. There's the business part of it is the most important. So look for a problem, find a solution to that problem, and definitely make money from it. That's one thing that you have to do. So Mrs. Belle Jones, thank you so much for being here. The brain behind Belle's Secrets is an entire establishment, I dare say. The fact that versatility is one thing that we have to teach women, especially in this present day and age. You're not just a baby making factory, like the notion that has been sold. You can be a business mogul and still be a wonderful mother, and still be a wonderful wife, and still smell and look good. as beautiful as
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Bell. Have a wonderful day, Mrs. Bell Jones. Thank you once again for being here.
Thank you so much.
That's
Thank
so
you.
nice.
Can I say the last word to people listening to
Definitely,
me?
please go on ahead.
Yes, I know there are a lot of women married out there who also want to get into business. All I'm going to tell them is organization is the key to everything. If you're organized and you know that just because you made it into business or you have succeeded doesn't mean you're going to forget who you are or where you come from. That happens to a lot of people. After they've made it, they forget who they are, where they come from, or start disrespecting their husbands. No. Ever since I made it into business, my husband is still receiving the same care, the same love, the same respect he received when we first met. So never let money or fame or business change the person that you are. And remember, you can wear all the hats. You can do it all, from being a mother, a businesswoman, and a wife. That should actually make you even more wiser. So
Right.
believe in yourself and go for it.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Again,
Thank
the
you.
number if you want to get in touch with Mrs. Bell Jones, you want to register for the conference that is coming up in June, please set a call. Would you rather they call or send the text message, which is more convenient?
Either one.
Either one is
Yes,
good.
Either one.
All right.
Text
Please-
message, WhatsApp, call. Either one is fine.
All right, you can definitely send a message. You could call whatever is most convenient for you. Call the number 0815 902 5469, or you can send a DM to @Bell Official. Once again, thank you so much, Miss Bell Jones, for being
Thank
here.
you, Sage.
All right, well,
was a
that's it.
pleasure.
Yes, definitely. There's still a number of shows lined up for your listening pleasure. Thank God it's Friday. Super excited. My favorite day of the week, I should say, because I have Saturday and Sunday to have a great time and rest. But I will definitely be back. Enjoy the music break. My name is Sage Babalola. You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos.